Hey guys, this is Brian B again with Bear Bulls Traders, here to do a daily recap. Um, if you haven't checked out Bear Bulls Traders, you need to do so. It's a great community, great trading community. Andrew's a great teacher. Um, the chat is a good place to be in the mornings. Carlos does a good job with the pre-market trading. Um, he comes on at 8:30, just before Andrew does. And then throughout the day, after Andrew's off, Norm, Peter, Brian, and Robert kind of take turns, and sometimes they all come on at times. Um, they're there to help. They're to help to go over trades. Uh, it's just a great community to be a part of. So if you hadn't done so, you need to check out Bear Bulls Traders. Anyway, today's trade, I was only going to have 30 minutes today. About 30 minutes right at the opening. I had to go somewhere around 10, so I knew I was only going to be able to get maybe one trade in. I was going to have to be patient. I had a kind of same scenario last Thursday, and I kind of rushed some things. I only had about 30 minutes, and I kind of rushed some things and tried to get in a trade that didn't work out, and ended up taking max loss. So today I told myself just to be patient, and if it didn't happen, it didn't happen. But anyway, GSK, it gapped up pre-market, gapped up about $3 on some news. Not sure what the news was. I think it was supposed to be some good news. But anyway, it gapped up. If you look at 1 minute here, it gapped all the way up to $40 from 37, and it kind of held the highs a little bit. It tapered off some, but kind of held the highs. So I was kind of expecting this thing to pull back at the opening, at least pull back some, maybe pop back up. But I was expecting people to take advantage of this gap up and take some profits at the opening. So if you see here on the 1 minute, it's right here at 9:30, right before the opening, it popped up. Let me get this better pin here. It popped up right before 9:30 and touched VWAP. As soon as it touched VWAP, it shot down and then popped back up. When it touched that VWAP again, that told me right there with this long hammer candle, 1 minute hammer candle basically. And then it opened up and touched it again and shot down. Told me right there it was pretty weak, and it was and the ask was getting pretty heavy again. So I took a chance. I didn't think it had enough. If you look at this volume here, look at the volume on this first 1 minute candle. It's a pretty big volume candle, and it wasn't able to push through on that one volume candle. And then you see the second 1 minute candle, not much volume at all. So when it sold off, the ask got heavy. I went ahead and jumped in right here, which on the 5 minute chart. Let's get on the 5 minute chart here. This is where I got in, right on that bottom part of that 5 minute chart right there. I had a pretty big risk. I was willing to risk back to the VWAP. So it's a little bit bigger risk than I normally do, but I only got 500 shares, so we're looking at, I got in about right around 39 even, just under 39. I was risking up to 39.20, so about 20 cents. But I had a daily level down here already mapped out. That was my target, 38.66. So I was risking almost 40 cents, basically 1 for 2. And like I said, I only had 30 minutes to trade, so I only planned to get in and get out. I wasn't going to take no partials or anything. I didn't have time to take partials and let this thing run. So I always was just planning to get in. Got 500 shares. Was risking up here to VWAP. If it pushed through VWAP, I was going to get out. And then my first target was right here. I went ahead and put an order out right there at 38.66. As soon as it slammed through, I got filled. 500 shares. This thing would have been nice if I could have hung around. I would have probably took a partial right there, at least half. and then I would have held another half and probably, wait, why this thing got bigger marks again, but I would have probably took half if I had time. I would have took half right there, and then on this 5-minute chart I had another level. I would have took a quarter off right there, and then let's see. Like I said, I hadn't really looked at this thing. It looks like it bled on out, so I would probably ended up taking another quarter down here somewhere, and then held that last quarter throughout the whole trade. At least, yeah, I think bled on out. But anyway, it was a good trade for me. I'm still working on a small account. Was able to get $158 to add to this small account. Building it slowly, one day at a time. Try to get $25,000, probably about $30,000. Then I'm working with CME, get about $30,000 and then pull it out and then go with a U.S. broker. But anyway, that's my trades for the day, or my one trade for the day. Thank y'all.